I'm 27 years old. I currently work in the field of law enforcement. Been doing the job for about 5 years. I recently bought a house with my boyfriend.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. We have 4 little pets, bundles of joys, which we call our kids. We try to live a pretty active lifestyle. However, work and responsibilities can sometimes get in the way.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I completely
Yes.
understand. Yeah. So how did you hear about the H2?
We heard from one of our great friends. He actually recommended it. We spoke to a close circle of friends that we have about the product because they were already trying it, and they all said great things about it, recommended it, and we figured, hey, well, might as well give it a shot. Immediately within the first couple of days, we noticed our sleep improved a lot. Usually working long hours and working midnight shifts, if I don't get at least 8 hours of sleep, my mood is horrible and I just feel like my entire day drags on. However, once I started drinking the water, my sleep was great. Even with 4 to 6 hours of sleep, I was able to fully function throughout the entire day, get all my errands done, and yet work out and still go to work and do my 10-hour shift and come home and do it all over again.
Wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
so that was immediately within the first couple of days. Hydration was important for me. I always felt like I had to carry a big water bottle in order to be able to feel like I was drinking enough water. Once I started drinking the hydrogen water, I mean, it's right off the bat, I noticed the differences. I mean, my digestive system improved a lot. Energy level, my mood, which is something that my boyfriend says as well. I mean, I felt great overall. I mean, exercise, I mean, I was a high school athlete. I started playing sports from an early age. And unfortunately, due to that, I had a lot of injuries, such as my knees and my ankles. At the gym, there was things that I was limited to doing. I couldn't fully squat without using the Smith machine. However, once I started drinking the hydrogen water, I was able to rebuild my knee and actually start squatting with just the barbell. I'm actually able to squat about 135 pounds right now, just the barbell itself. No assistance needed, no Smith machine, which is great.
Wow, I want to ask you a few questions out of all that awesome stuff you said. So let's start with your knee. So you were unable to squat before because what was?
I had a knee injury from playing soccer.
Okay.
From an early age through high school.
Okay.
And like most people, I didn't take care of them. I didn't sit out and say, hey, I'm gonna give it proper time to heal.
Yeah.
Instead, I got back in and started playing. And now that I aged, I realized that, hey, what they used to say, take your time, heal up, and then come back, I should have probably listened.
Yeah.
It was probably in my benefit, but now, I mean, before I used to be so discouraged. I figured, hey, I'm not gonna live without the Smith machine because I don't wanna get hurt.
Yeah.
And even when I would try just lifting with the barbell, I'd feel my knee, you know, I would feel, hey, it's a little weak on the right-hand side. I probably shouldn't push it. But once I started drinking the water, I mean, I started feeling the difference immediately.
Would you say you're 100% now?
Yes.
And before you started drinking the water, when would you say the last time you were 100% on a barbell squat?
Probably 4 to 5 years ago.
Wow.
Yes.
And how long after you started drinking the water were you 100% on your squat?
I'd probably say within a month and a half.
That's amazing.
I mean, it felt great. Even before I work out, I usually drink a glass or two. And I just feel that during my workout, I don't feel as exhausted. And I've actually felt like I can lift a lot more. And the soreness isn't so bad within the next following days.
Wow, so for recovery, your
Yes.
energy during your workout, your focus during your workout, and your injuries that you had holding you back, those were all healed up too.
Yes.
So from a whole training standpoint, like how has it helped you? Why don't you just, I mean, yeah, I already just said it.
It's
Yeah,
great.
yes,
I mean, it did work wonders for me. And I'm sure it can do the same for anyone else.
You mentioned prior to drinking the H2 with your job, you don't sleep too much, you know, you have a lot of stress, so that's going to affect your mood quite a bit. How would you compare your moods from before drinking the H2 to after?
I mean, before I drank it, like I told you, I had to sleep at least 8 hours to be fully functioning or to be in a great mood. Now with dealing with, you know, court, overtime, just other responsibilities when I come home from work, I mean, I can sleep, you know, 4 to 6 hours and feel great. You know, I I'm okay. I get errands done before work, unlike several months before I started drinking the water. I couldn't do that. You know, I'm able to, you know, do chores, get errands done, and still go to work. I mean, and I feel great. I mean, my boyfriend's complimented me on it. My mood's a lot better. You know, I'm able to, you know, actually keep myself from being stressed, from dealing with work and home responsibilities. And I mean, it's helped out a lot. I mean, I think it, you know, it helps me all around, where at work I can stay focused, and it allows me to do my job without worrying so much about other things. I mean, before I used to have to moisturize a lot, you know, constantly working out, showering up, always being on the go with work. But now I don't have to moisturize as much. I mean, I feel great. My skin feels smooth. And I mean, I just overall working out, I mean, and drinking the water, it keeps my skin really, really moisturized. Makes me feel extremely hydrated. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything else. You know, we've actually been giving the water to our pets. Okay. You know, we have huskies at home and a Yorkie. Yep. And we figured, hey, if we're drinking it, why don't we share the wealth with them? Yeah. You know, they're actually drinking it, and I mean, their energy levels are extremely high. You know, we take them out for runs just throughout the day, you know, especially with the hot weather. They drink, and it's crazy. I mean, they're running around the backyard, running circles, you know, and it's like, okay, it's amazing. I mean, it's great how it works for us, but then it makes me even happier seeing them, you know, how it's, you know, helping them out and keeping them healthy, and, you know, we're able to share what we drink with them. That's great. I mean, because I see our dogs as our kids. Sure. You know, they're part of our family.
There's people watching right now who are very interested in getting the H2 that haven't yet. What would you tell those people? What would you tell them?
I mean, I highly recommend it. I mean, if they know anyone that currently has a system, you know, test it out, try it out. But I mean, we don't look back on it. It was a great investment, and you know, within the first couple of days, we saw a huge change. And I mean, I would just say, you know, there's nothing negative with the system. It's all been great things for us. We've had a great experience. You know, we've had great help from, you know, the people part of the company. You know, they've been a big factor to why we actually went with you guys. And I mean, I can't thank you guys enough for sharing the, you know, the wealth and the system with us, and allowing us to include it in our family and bring it into our daily lives. It's helped out our family, our kids. I mean, I can't stress it. I mean, I would highly recommend it, you know, to try the system out. You're not going to regret it.